Arizona's finally getting a new roller coaster, and it's actually a legit roller coaster. Plus a whole new theme park slash resort slash water park thing to go along with it. Toy manufacturer Mattel, famous for their iconic toys such as Hot Wheels, Thomas the Train, and many other beloved toys, are opening a Mattel-themed amusement park called Mattel Adventure Park. This park will feature a Thomas the Train passenger ride, a go-karts track. I would assume it's a Hot Wheels themed go-kart track. Just going off these pictures, it looks kind of Hot Wheels themed, especially since they have not one, but two Hot Wheels themed roller coasters coming to this park. One of which being a family coaster called Bone Shaker, which is the name of that Hot Wheels car right there. It's funny to me though because it's such an intense name for just a gentle family coaster. This is the only image we have of this coaster so far. It appears to have a lift hill back over there in the background, but we see two small little airtime hills and a helix at the end, running into what I assume to be a brake run right before the station. The next one, and the one you all came here for, the new Hot Wheels looping coaster, which is kind of basically the best idea ever. It makes me wonder, why have we not had a Hot Wheels themed roller coaster in the past? I don't care. I'm just happy to be getting one, especially in Arizona. We really only have one real roller coaster, and that's Desert Storm at Castles and Coasters. But that's really all we have here, outside of the kiddie coaster that's also at Castles and Coasters. Let's get back to the coaster and talk about the layout. From what I found, there's only these two images. This one from IAAPA, which looks amazing, and I think this is more accurate to what the layout will actually be, versus the initial concept art we got. These layouts are both completely different. And I also find it interesting that it's literally a parking lot coaster, at least from this first concept image, where it literally shows cars parked underneath the roller coaster. I really hope there's going to be a net underneath the coaster, because that's going to be a huge liability if people are supposed to park their cars underneath the coaster. The Hot Wheels roller coaster will be a Hyper GTX model manufactured by Chance Rides. And from the IAAPA image, it appears to be a launched coaster. This coaster appears to launch out of the station through the first vertical loop, over the first airtime hill into two overbanked turns, followed by the second vertical loop, then immediately into a corkscrew that interlocks with the first vertical loop. We then hit the second airtime hill, and then what I'm assuming is probably a brake run into a turn into the station, since the rest of the coaster is cut off on this image from IAAPA. I really hope they combine the concept art from this image and the initial image that they brought out with this coaster, because it looks like it's got a little bit more of a fun overbanked turn at the end there, though I hope they end up going with that and not just a brake run and then a turn into the station. We'll see what happens as construction gets started, which by the way, I'm going to be going out there every few weeks over the course of the next year, creating videos tracking the construction of the amusement park to share with you guys so you can keep updated with how the progress of the park is going. Finally, I want to point out something else, and this actually has to do with the family coaster. In the background of the looping coaster concept art, you can see the top of the lift hill of the family coaster, and a little bit of track behind where they've placed the train for the looping coaster. The family coaster appears to also run around on top of this building that the looping coaster is launching out of. So I think this family coaster will be pretty cool as well, and I'm really excited to get on both of them. Now, my one concern with this park is that it's already starting out in a landlocked area where it doesn't look like there would be a whole lot more room to expand to add new roller coasters or new attractions. We have so much space here. Why do we start these parks in such like landlocked, tight locations? It just kind of makes me a little sad because I want a major theme park here. I think we have the population to sustain it, which I think this is a great start because this is a park that can operate year round, and there's a whole lot of indoor attractions that can be utilized during the hot summer months. Anyway, I'm super excited about this new park and these new coasters, and to get out there and start tracking the progress for you guys. If you enjoyed this video, I would encourage you to watch one of these videos on the screen now, and I'll see you there. Bye!